Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the Final Fantasy Tactics Football Celebration. I'm your host, Fanatic. This is Week 6, Round 1. This match takes place between teams T.I.A.M.A.T and Mothmen at the gate of Lionel Castle. And without further ado, here are the teams. On Team T.I.A.M.A.T, we have Raimi the Samurai, Palomalu the Thief, Lord Bobray the Mediator, and Saijin the Wizard. On Team Mothmen, we have Mothmen the Knight, Alma the Wizard, Efrate the Archer, and Marcel the Archer. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. Gotta change up Palomalu's stuff. Alright, he will be floating. Map is number 12, Gate of Lionel Castle. And here we go. Loading. Team Mothmen is in the red. Team T.I.A.M.A.T is in the black. Here we go. Palomalu starts up, followed by Bobray. Break goes in the middle and draws out a Heaven's Cloud. And they're both slowed. We're still taking a shot at Bobray. Hits. Mothman moving up. Goes for a power ruin on Palomalu. Here comes Alma. It's another draw out. Massive damage. Palomalu's in crit and Bobray is down. Raimi goes for some healing. Saijin is going to try to revive Bobray. And it misses. Palomalu, however, will throw out a Phoenix down. They're in tight cluster and vulnerable to massive amounts of draw out. And both Efrate and Alma have draw out. Speaking of which, here comes Efrate with the Heaven's Cloud. Hits all four of them. Here's Marcel trying to armor break and missing. Marcel does have a wind/bow, so he cannot harm Palomalu in terms of damage. And Alma draws out more Amazo. Downs Palomalu. Takes some damage in return. Raimi, will she heal? No, she crits Marcel and downs him. Saijin tried to raise Palomalu. Efrate, however, is... well, actually she's going for Raimi. Drops her to crit. And please ignore that. It's a random sound glitch that happens. Oh crap. Saijin missed Palomalu. Kiyomori triggers from Alma. Saijin attempting to raise Palomalu again. Takes a hit from Efrate. Efrate flies to the top of the wall. Palomalu is back up. He chooses to revive Saijin, or not Saijin, but Bobray. While Mothmen revives Marcel. Alma, getting close, goes for another Moramaza. No damage split. Efrate does nothing. Marcel goes for another armor break and succeeds in breaking the armor of Palomalu. Palomalu, meanwhile, will revive Raimi. Raise goes off, hits. Raimi moves up, draws out. She got hit points back. Still not very much. She'll still go down to one draw out from Alma. But at least it's a start. And that's all it is, because here comes Alma to put her back down. Efrate's still biding her time on the wall. Bobray moves up and goes for a Mimic Darabon. And Alma is asleep. I'm fairly certain there's good compatibility between those two. And a critical hit from Marcel drops him. Saijin is reviving Raimi. Raimi is up. Freight's still staying on the wall. Mothman wakes up her sleeping ally without hitting her. Marcel shoots Raimi. She's probably going to, yep, she Morris Sam's, even though it will not give her enough hit points to survive the assault. Freight leaves her perch. And Alma breaks out Kiyomori. Saijin is out of match. This is Power Break. However, she's in line for a draw out from Raimi. Raimi gets damage split in return. That knocks her just enough damage to be one-shotted by Marcel. Freight draws out, and now it's the entirety of Team Mothman versus Saijin with no magic points. Short of a crystal popping up, which didn't happen there, I don't see how Saijin can pull this one off. Mothman laying the smackdown for 12 points of damage. Marcel going for arm break. Freight uses the door for cover and draws out through it. Takes a little bit of damage back. And Alma downs her. Ladies and gentlemen, the first match goes to Team Mothman.